This is the Real Eyes Recognize podcast.
Now your hosts, Dustin Gutkowski and UFC fighter Kevin Holland.
So, I mean, like, what? We're still season 2, right?
I say how many seasons?
Episode 8, season 2. That.
Yeah, I say this would be the last episode, and then we close it to go to season 3, right? Do we 10? Yeah. We could probably snag another one this week. Thanks for the heads up, asshole.
So, look, this is what I'm thinking, guys. So, season 2, episode 8, chapter 1. Because there's 2 R's in Realize, Recognize, not 3 R's. So now here it is, 2 guys.
1 cup.
1 cup.
We're not doing the video, though.
And we're in here and we're doing our fucking thing. So I'm digging it. I can feel it. And
we're in.
Yeah.
That's it. That's how we're starting. Yeah. What's good? What's going on? Realize, recognize what he said, because I don't remember it, to be quite honest with you. Season 13, episode 45, script 1. Let's go. We're here. We're back. We're in. So we are ready to get this thing started. And we've had a lot happen. So we took a couple weeks off.
Yeah, shit got real.
It got real on the Realize, Recognize, and from the shitter. It got real everywhere.
Real quick.
Real quick. That's what she said.
I mean, bumps were popping up and shit.
It was aggressive, huh?
Aggressive as fuck.
Yeah. So you're in training camp. You're ready to rock.
Yeah. Yeah. What's that? UFC 285, right?
285 in Miami.
In Miami.
Ooh, Miami-Dade Arena.
I've been to Florida several times. I've never been to Miami.
Really?
So this would be pretty cool to go to Miami. You know what I mean? Thanks to the UFC, I'm seeing all parts of Florida.
That's fire.
Yeah, and I'm be real with you. Always wanted to go to Miami. So we said in the beginning we were going to go to Miami.
Travel.
So
we're in.
We're going there. Fuck, what a stacked fucking card, right?
It's card of the year by far. Has to be stacked. And I'm not just being a homer because you're on it, but it
is pretty stacked.
I think Adrian Yanez, who's obviously one of the hardest hitting guys in the freaking UFC, he's I think opening the main event.
Main card?
I think he opens the main card. He's fighting absolute stud. Yeah, that's going to be a hell of a fight, but I think Giannis KOs him.
It's like a boxing match.
Yeah,
with MMA gloves on.
That's going to be Giannis. He hits hard though.
Yeah,
the dude. There's lights out, and then you're fighting
me versus Ponzinibbio.
Yep, and then you got Gilbert Burns and I don't like to call him Street Jesus, Mazadov. And then you got Pereira and. I said Alexandra earlier, which was inappropriate, but Izzy.
So we got Pereira and Titty. And I'm liking that. I think in the main event, and still co-main event, I think I got Burns. Crazy. If Masvidal pulled it off, that'd be wild.
Yeah.
It would set up a mega fight versus him and Leon. Granted, Leon gets the job done.
Yeah. And
then you got the fight before that. You got me absolutely dog walking the fuck out of old boy. And then, I'm going to go Adrian Yanez, of course, because, you got to keep it Texas, baby.
Yeah, and he's on the pod. Like, you call him the pod, you're like, you go him on the pod, you're the real deal.
Like mob ties, you're locked in for life.
Yeah, and
you come on here together, it's kind of fucked up.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't do that. Yeah, that doesn't turn out well. We didn't think that one through. But we do. I think that we're going to get... haven't said it yet, but working on getting a couple guys that are fighting coming up to get on the pod as well to zoom in. I think to say, look, Izzy had his reign. He's one of the greatest to ever do it. You can't take away from what he did. People, all these fights are not. Hey, man, he was champion for a long time, but I just think Pereira has his number. He's beat him 3 times. What's changes?
But what about the argument that Pereira wouldn't have got there if it wasn't for Izzy? Like his path to the title wouldn't have been as easy and clear. Some say, if it wasn't for Israel Adesanya and the history that they have.
Yeah, no, it's true. He got, I think he was early title. He got the title early, but he had beaten Izzy 2 times before it. Although it was a previous world, he still beat him 2 times and he won. So even if he did get there easy, he backed up the opportunity to get there, right? Like,
yeah. And I mean, I backed the guy getting there because at the end of the day, he went out there, he had a clear path. Everybody knew what they wanted to see.
Yeah.
Won the fights put in front of him. He went out there against a top 10 guy, beat that guy. Everybody else in the division has been pretty much lapped. So
yeah, who else is there?
Who else do you? Yeah, so it's like fuck it.
Who else is there? I thought Mazadov though against Burns. So Burns lost to Chimaev.
Yeah.
He lost to Usman. And then, but I thought the Mazadov got Mazadov by Usman. He got completely KO'd. Yeah. Went to sleep. I don't know if he woke up.
They both suffered the same defeat.
They did.
Usman. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like one of those situations where it's like, Wakanda reigns forever.
And I love how this is the to me why you're fun to watch, but it's why Dana first said when you came out, he's like, big mouth, loud mouth, he talks too much, I don't like him. And then he said, well, call him up and let's see if he's really about it. And you fucking showed out. But I think it's funny how they have these cards that, I say could be iffy. Like the Mazadov Burns fight, you just feel like one of those guys could pull out for whatever reason. And then
it'd be Mazadov.
But they match you up to where if let's say Burns pulled out, there's a little thing here with you and Mazadov where you could just slide in on a day's notice, no big deal. Yeah, there you go.
You know what I mean? And then it wouldn't be no more like it's on site. It would be on site.
Is it going to be on site? Literally?
I mean, yeah. We'd be in the cage together. So
on site. On site. Is he? There's a little beef there. So guys going to be in Miami together.
I mean, that's
his city. Isn't that his city? He's Miami first card in 20 years.
Yeah,
it's his first city, right? That's his city. That's where he jumped. Colby is in Miami. Yeah. What I say? He said he told you it's on site too. What? Yeah. Why?
I don't know. They said the rumor was going around that I was supposed to be when I was at the fight, Florida, for the Wonder Boy fight. Yeah. That I was going to his event, the Trash's event.
Yeah, we were supposed to go to have a good time.
I was just have a good time, check it out, see what was going on. But I guess the rumor was I was going to trash it. We did have a pretty big party with us, so I could see how the image would get there. But I don't even think everybody was down to go the same night. So it was like, it is what it is. Next thing you know, I get a message saying I'm banned from fucking Masvidal shit, and I'm like, what did I do? So I don't know. I got cussed out from one person, another person, and then next thing you know, I lost the fight. Then I get a DM from Masvidal talking about you pussy, it's gonna be on site. So I'm like, all right, well, cool.
I tried to go to your event, so I would have.
It would have been great. Whatever. I think I would have had a good time at his event.
I had my 5-year-old son with me. We weren't gonna trash your party.
Yeah, I think it would have been true. Good time.
Something would have happened.
It would have been smooth. You know what I mean? I was just there to watch fights.
Yeah. You had a fight the next day.
Yeah, there was a lot of studs on the card. I never do anything active the day before the fight.
Ever?
I mean, I might chase down a crackhead every once in a while.
Chase down a crackhead, get into a backstage altercation with the guy you're not fighting.
I don't even know if we're allowed to say crackhead.
Why?
I just think that's very degrading.
Judgmental. What would be the phrase?
Drug user.
Drug user. Of crack. But we don't know if they do crack. What if they're doing meth? Well,
just a hardcore user.
Meth head, crackhead, hardcore user. So,
yeah. It's just because you can cover all aspects. You don't want to be calling a meth head a crackhead, and you don't want to be calling a crackhead a meth head.
Yeah, because I got standards.
Yeah.
I'm doing meth. Like, how dare you accuse me of crack?
Exactly. Like
crack kills.
One might be worse than the other. I
agree. I'm on that.
Yeah.
Now, what about this? I know the Paul sisters, if you will, credit to them, official sports drink of the UFC.
Shout out to Prime.
Prime Energy. He gets you primed to fuck up. Get primed to fuck up. We actually had some backstage.
Wait. No. Look, guys, it primes me up to do plenty of things, but not fuck up. When you're at your local place, please call Prime. Please grab Prime.
Prime.
There you go.
That is not a shout out to our sponsors. Shout out to our sponsors. OnlyFans got the sweater on. Shout out to Bow Valley. Brings the spice to your life.
Oh, I like that.
You like that?
That was fucking nice,
you like that? Yeah. Bow Valley, let's go.
That was way better than that van joke you had a while back.
But I did get a van. Hey, and shout out to Results Roofing Painless Dent Repair. Yeah, a little homer here. Also, too, here we go. You got it. So, shout out to Pat. Pat running the scene. Our guy, Pat's detailing, his guy's own detailing business.
Oh, Pat.
Pat. And if you're in DFW and you need your car detailed, hit us up. We'll get you connected with Pat. He's doing a phenomenal job. Local. He's great. He's fam.
I ain't gonna lie. He's pretty good.
He's
pretty good.
Yeah.
I ain't saying that because he's my uncle. He's my baby uncle, so he's not kicking my ass.
But we did have the school bus, and we called it Cool Bus, and everybody was being fucking haters.
It's not really like a bus.
But it's kind of a van, but it's cool. Holds 8. We're getting it wrapped with the So we did get a van.
So it's really called the Man Van.
The Man Van, yeah. Van Halen, Jean-Claude Van Damme.
You always fuck up a good joke.
I know. I like it, though. It's white people. You know us. You know what we do. You know what we do. You know what we do.
I got a hole in my pants.
Can I see?
It's easy access. See that?
It's too big for you. So we got Prime. Jake Paul loses. Jake Paul loses to Tommy Fury.
Yeah, I mean, but come on. Like, it was his first time fighting a real boxer. You know, like kind of like when Izzy went up to 205 to try and grab the belt.
Yeah.
There to be great, right? You know, we all knew he was taking that clear path of easy fights with MMA fighters. You know, a lot of those guys weren't real strikers. The toughest fight he had was Anderson Silva, and you know, that knockdown
like 60.
that knockdown looked fluky to me.
Yeah,
you know, that doesn't. Silva, as old as he is, was still looking good.
Yeah, he was running it.
So it's like, you know, it's like he lost to a real boxer. You know,
it's close.
I didn't watch the fight. Yeah, you know, from what I see online, they say he got his ass whooped and then he got points for the knockdown, but it wasn't a real knockdown. The guy got back up and then beat his ass.
Yeah,
but those Fury brothers, that's what they do. They get knocked down, they get up. You unleash the dragon, they beat your ass.
Yeah,
Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder, bam. So they'll knock the Fury brothers down. That's what I learned from that situation. It's not that Jake Paul couldn't box; it's that they'll knock a Fury brother down.
Yeah, the knockdown was fluke. He got him, looked a little off. It was Silva-esque. I watched the fight actually. I don't know why. Every time I say it, I'm like, I'm not buying this shit.
Yeah, so you bought it. I was gonna ask you that.
I don't legally listen. I learned. I watched Dana White shit, even though it's not Dana White. He scares the fuck. You remember Unsolved Mysteries? Yeah. You remember that? It was like, dude, back in that voice still haunts me. Dana White, like talking about coming after pirates, like. I picture him in like a Johnny Depp Pirates of the Caribbean leading the charge, coming after people.
Do not pirate UFC fights, but definitely pirate Jake Paul.
Yeah,
fights.
and don't bet on UFC. I learned that, Dana. I don't do it. I don't fuck around with it. I support the cause.
Yeah, but the Cozy brothers do.
That means yeah, you follow them at Cozy Thousand. Sharing the link
at gmail.com.
It was close. It was a close fight. Look, I'm a Jake Paul hater. I don't fucking know why. I shouldn't be. I am. I'm a hater. It's like, but
I'm not anymore.
No, I'm not either.
I wanted to see him.
No,
I wanted to see him fight real competition,
and he did.
Which would be considered real competition, which would be another boxer. Yeah. He wasn't going to go out there and fight a fucking Canelo or anything like that. So I wanted to see him fight a real boxer, or even an MMA fighter that was more young and primed out.
Yeah,
you know. So
shout out to Prime Energy Drink.
Shout out to Prime Energy Drink. Just so we can get a chance to, show him what was up. But Tyson Fury going out there, humbling the guy a little bit, putting him in a good situation. Floyd punking him a couple days later with a group of 50 guys. I love it.
Yeah,
good time.
He ran. Hey,
Jake's back right. He's YouTubing again. He's no longer boxing.
He's back on the Disney Channel. I was a hater.
He was on the Disney Channel before?
Yeah, that's where he got his. Paul was on Disney Channel. Right? Both of them or just Jake?
Show.
Just Jake.
What show?
I don't know.
Boy Meets Girl, huh?
Probably something like that. Boy meets boy. And he was I was a hater. I really was. And then I saw him lose and I'm like, man, you know what? I don't like kicking people when they're down.
I kicked him.
No, I mean I would.
I dropped the meme and I felt better.
Yeah, but you know, it's petty, but hey, it was like, man, okay, that dude was on the Disney Channel. I saw him striking, what was it, 10 years ago? He looked horrible. And he looked like a real boxer. You give him props.
He's doing good. You know, those people who always said he couldn't box, now you see he can box a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Not the greatest boxer, but he can box a little bit. So, I mean.
But then he ran from Floyd. He ran.
It was 50 guys. He didn't run from Floyd. He ran from Floyd when he grabbed his hat. Got your hat, took off running. But the 50 guys, I mean,
you can't be talking shit online, though, and first of all, if you're supposed to, where's your entourage?
He's a runner. He's a track star.
He's
gonna run away when it gets hard.
He ran.
Ooh, 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 ooh.
He did.
You hear that? That was pretty good, right?
That was really good. That was really good.
Yeah. Hey, back in the day, I couldn't let my grandpa know that he would have had me singing in the church choir. All right, back to what you were saying. My bad.
No, he fucking ran.
Yeah.
That's tough.
You want me to do it again?
One more time.
He's a runner. He's a track star.
Track star.
I need some honey. Do that again later. Yeah.
It's good shit. I'm impressed.
Thank you.
What else we got? Jake Paul. Izzy. We got your fight.
Yeah. Merab. Right? Merab. He called him Morano. Merab. I want you to know that the Cozy brothers called you Morano.
Who's Morano?
Fuck, dude.
Hey.
What type of fucking cardio was Merab on?
I don't know.
Over 100 strikes.
He's on that Jake Paul cardio running.
Bro, 49 takedown attempts?
Insane.
49 takedown attempts? Look, I can't stuff more than one, so I would have been fucked.
Yeah, you'd been down.
But 49 attempts?
That's too much.
God damn.
Look, he looked so fucking good, man. That was Peter Yan's Peter Yan's talking a lot of shit. He's had a bad run, but he hasn't really gotten like beat. Like all the fights have been close. That didn't even look close. Right on another level.
Well, look, I like a lot of strikers. I'm not a huge Peter Yan fan. I feel like he takes a while to get started.
Yeah.
And I kind of like people to get going a little early. But big Merab fan, Aljo's with the team, Merab's with the team, same management, that's what I mean.
KO gang, KO reps.
gang, baby. Shout out to Oren Hodek. But it was like, I don't know, man. I was kind of like impressed for it to be 49 attempts. You know what I mean? And to get taken down 11 times and to continuously get up and continuously fight. Because the way the guy was putting the pressure on him and mauling him, and it's like, Peter Yan did a good job of, even if he was tired, he still fought. He still
was throwing strikes,
still was trying to defend the takedown. It's like, so it's like, can't take anything away from Peter Yan. Like you said, his fights have been close.
Yeah.
He is a good striker. He moves good. Well, 49 takedown attempts and constant pressure in your face,
Didn't
elbows,
stop.
and it's like, fuck, bro.
The machine for a reason. Like he legit looked like the Terminator. Bro. He just kept, and then there was a couple times it looked like Yan cracked him like on a couple elbows, and it just kept going.
Didn't even bother.
I was like, bro.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
But what does he do next?
Man, that's huge. So obviously we know him, and Dana kind of called him out on the whole Aljamain thing, which, I mean, Dana, look, I respect the boys, the homies, like come from the neighborhood, whatever, like, because that's cool, man. You don't see that loyalty. But Dana's got a point. If your goal is to be a champion, he's a champion, you got to fight him. I do like the fact that they're staying true to who they are. I think that's super cool, the sport of saying, I'll fight anyone else. And so credit to Merab, because a lot of guys, look, you don't get a lot of opportunities. One loss could change your career, especially when you're at that level, because that division's stacked, right?
So I got an idea.
Sugar.
I got an idea. Sugar's getting the next title shot after Henry Cejudo, right? Like we know that 100%. My bad, guys. We know that 100%. Like that's what it is. And Merab obviously doesn't want to fight Aljo, so it's like there's no reason to even force it. I think Merab tries a test cut. Test cut. Spice up the 125, 135 division?
125, right?
125.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's that. They're 145ers.
I know they're 135.
They're 135?
Yeah, 135.
Damn, yeah, okay, they're 135ers.
Yeah, go to 125.
Spice up the 125 division.
What do you think about him because the other fight's not till May.
Title shot.
It's not till May though, right? The when is Cejudo and Sterling? May? Is it May? I think it's just like May, June, right? Because international fight week, so April, June, May, something like that. Yeah. April, May. What about?
And then you got Sugar Sean one
May.
So
6th?
it's May. You got June, July. That's really fast turnaround. And it's like I said, props to Aljo, same management, but we've never really seen Aljo do quick turnarounds, right? So we've never really seen Aljo do quick turnarounds. It's like if I'm Sugar Sean O'Malley, I know that I'm not fighting.
Probably
Aljo,
July.
Not in July. That's 2 months away.
Yeah, that's April.
It's gonna have to be 3 to 4. You're gonna not fight him for 3 to 4 months.
August, September, probably.
Yeah, unless it's so sweet of a deal that they just end up fighting International Fight Week. So it's like
we'll be there.
Now Merab's pushed back to waiting almost a year before he even gets a chance for his buddy to win 2 fights and possibly go up a weight class and try his luck.
Yeah.
Before he gets a chance at the title, or possibly, I don't see it happening, but losing a fight. He gets past Henry. Gets past Sugar. He's in a really good spot. He goes up. It's worth a lot of money. It's worth good things. But Merab could right now go down.
Yeah, he looks like he could go down. What's even crazy was I actually thought Peter Yan looked a little bit bigger than him. Yeah. And then Merab just tossed him around like a rag doll. I think Aljo goes up after this fight. I think Aljo beats Triple C. I do think Triple C talks a lot of shit. Credit to him, double champ. Like you would say, he's got the least following of a double champ, but I don't have any followers, so I'm not hating. But the point is that I do think I like watching. I would love to see Merab and Sugar because neither one of those guys quit. Even in Sugar's close fight, like he's constant pressure.
His game.
And I would love to see Because I don't think either one of those guys backed. And not that any of those. Look, man, when you get to that level, those guys aren't backing down, right? They're fighting. But those dudes.
I feel you, but it's money game too.
It's a money. But is that a big money fight? I feel like that'd
Sugar
be a
Sean. Yeah, come on.
I know. I'm saying with Merab, that's a big money fight. I think
For Merab, yeah, but why not for Aljo? Aljo being the champ, everybody wants to see
Aljo and Sugar.
They want to see Sugar fight the champ. They want to see Sugar take the belt from the champ. Now, I mean, I know. Granted, I think Sugar sells regardless. I think if you got Sugar Sean versus anybody for a belt, whether it's a vacant belt, interim title, whatever the case may be, I think it sells out of the fucking.
Oh, 100%.
Main event, solid card around it. I think it breaks some numbers. You know what I mean?
100%.
Maybe not yet topping Connors, but I mean, hell, sky's the limit for a guy's
I just think, but
clever as Sugar.
But I agree. I wish Sugar would have got the title over Triple C. I thought O'Malley should have had it over Triple C right now. Yeah. And I think that's a better fight. I think it's a bigger money fight. I'm saying under the circumstances of Triple C already having the fight, have Merab.
Triple C versus Sugar Sean for a title.
That's huge. But what if Aljo wins and moves up and vacates it? Then who is it? Do you go Triple C who just lost to Aljo or Merab? And I think you got to get to Merab.
I think, I don't think Henry's here to lose. I think Henry loses. I think Henry sits down.
I think he sits. And then it's Merab Sugar for a vacant title. Yeah. I think Aljo moves up, man. You think that? And I don't know. KO just speculate. I think Aljo is probably the most talented wrestler in UFC. The guy is freaking amazing. His wrestling is just. And I think you see a lot of that.
Overall, his grappling. The way he transitions to the back is so fucking crazy.
Yeah.
He sets things up nice to get in his grappling exchanges. He does a really, really good job. I mean, the way he took out TJ was fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So.
Just heard him. I think he goes up. I think he goes up. And what's funny, did you see, I know we'll be there. We'll go into the next one. Going there. I think it's good. I think that's the fun part about that division is it's stacked. And it's stacked with some KO reps too, but it's stacked. I mean, you got even Peter Young, man, let's be realistic. That right there, the fact that you're talking about, he got, demolished by Merab. He's still title contender, could still get his back in. He was the champ. You got Triple C, you got Aljo, you got Sugar, you got, and don't forget
the winner of Corey Sandhagen versus
Cheeto. I was gonna say Cheeto, which will be there.
Cheeto's on a chair, so Cheeto gets that done, and it's kind of hard to
pass him up.
Cheeto, and then at the same time, you got Sandhagen, who was right there for a title shot and took the chance.
He's
not
a bad
once but twice.
Yeah,
Peter Yan and against TJ.
Yeah.
He didn't have to.
Badass. Now they're fighting in San Antonio, which will be there. So shout out to UFC Fight Night San Antonio, little Woodrow's Braun. We will be there actually doing a live podcast, a meet and greet. We're trying to get a couple fighters. Can't drop any names yet, but there's some people on the card. They should be coming by. So you'll have to come Friday, immediately following the weigh-ins. Check us out at Little Woodrow's.
Yeah, come hang out with your boy Kev. You know what I mean? And guys, don't offer me no liquor. I'm getting ready for a fight. I can't drink right now, but
I can drink for him.
Yeah, and I will take plenty of shots of pineapple to make you feel like I'm doing that thing. And so that way later on, she could be happy when we do that thing. Shout out to OnlyFans. Remember, it's free, not freaky. Okay, I'm sorry. My bad, bro.
So, we're on a little tear. The spice to your life. And, free, not freaky. Yeah. So we'll be down there. So come out Friday right after the weigh-ins. We'll be at the fight too on Saturday. So check us out. That'll be fun. But that, again, you got Cheeto.
I'll be at South by Southwest on Friday night.
There you go.
With MGF Bandit performing.
Oh, he's performing?
Yeah.
The Bandit.
Yeah, so that's
it's coming. The whole gang is coming out.
Yeah, we're
we love to see.
Wiggly.
Austin, Texas, Friday.
Yeah.
Where's he performing?
Shit, I don't know.
Yeah.
All I know is
Austin,
South
Texas.
by Southwest.
Check it out. Google Austin, Texas, Bandit, bitch.
Hey, if you can't find it, fucking well. Just know I'm turning up.
Check it out. But no shots again because he's getting ready for a shot.
But I mean, it's still far enough out where I can smoke plenty of fucking weed.
Yeah, you got that all day. Yeah.
CBD.
Yeah.
We're in Texas.
Yeah. Well, they don't care South by South. Austin, they don't give a shit. You can do whatever you want.
We smoke it.
Yeah. They don't give a shit. Austin, you're good. Everything. They're not getting you for that.
You was talking about going up a weight class though, but we still ain't talking about the motherfucking GOAT. The greatest to ever do it.
Well, did you see? So not only this would be fun. So we'll be in International Fight Week for the week. I don't know how long we'll have to be out there, but International Fight Week.
I'll probably be out there all week.
So I think I get in July 3rd and it runs through July 8th is the fight. Yeah. So the GOAT. So we fly in the 3rd. So we're there all week doing some stuff.
We're co-main event on that card.
Co-main event?
No.
Are you? That'd be. I thought you were main event. Hey, you might. Who knows?
I mean, but Jones versus Stipe, that's gonna be fire.
That's gonna be crazy.
But we can't skip over how great the return of the GOAT was.
What's that?
I was nervous when I seen my man take his shirt off at first. I ain't gonna lie. I was a little nervous. Then I started scrolling through the pictures and I said, he looks pretty good on this one. It looks pretty good on this one. And, and I was like, okay. Fuck.
This big dude.
We went out to fight, bro. Fuck, bro. John is John, bro. John is John. Scoop, choop, choop, boop, boop. My bad. Yeah, my bad.
That was look,
got lit.
Jon Jones, you got to take, to me, he's like MJ at basketball. It's like you can't even put him in the conversation with anyone. He's never lost in the cage. He's not even, he's had some close fights, but come on. Like
Matt Hamill.
Stop it.
Okay, I'll complain.
Stop.
Yeah,
He's never lost in the cage. Stop.
I was fucking around.
Yeah, I know. Stop. But literally, that's the joke. That's the joke.
Yeah.
Matt
I really think they should overturn that.
They should. They should overturn it. He's the fucking GOAT, man. It's not even close. And look how he destroyed. It was fucking. He looked nervous though. Do you think he looked nervous when he first came? Maybe not nervous, anxious. It was. I think
getting back in there, doing his thing after being gone for a minute. I think being a little bit older this time. I think he was feeling it a little bit.
Yeah, the jitters.
But like even to feel it a little bit. If he is feeling a little bit, I don't want to make no assumptions.
No.
You know what I mean?
But it's the GOAT. We apologize, Jon Jones.
Bro. But even feeling it a little bit, to slip the punch the way he slipped the punch against an educated striker like that, slip behind, take the back, real nice too.
And then wait him to make a mistake.
And do it. And we're talking all that shit about Henry, but if you see the videos, Henry called it. It's
he did. He had the exact move.
He called the way to ride it and then to do this and to do that and shit. It's to execute game plans as well as Jon Jones does, is like next level shit, bro. It's like, cause my coaches will be like, "Hey, Kev, we're gonna try and do this and do that." They don't even give me a full blown game plan because they know I'm not gonna listen.
Yeah,
just try and stay this way and do this.
You're like, I got you.
I like this strike for you this fight. Okay, cool. I'm doing whatever the fuck I want.
Complete opposite.
That door locks, bro. I remember one time my corner was like, "Hey, Kev, I need you." I was like, "Shut the fuck up! I'm fighting." And like he was mad at me, but we won, so it was cool.
He was cool with it.
Then we lost a couple times later, and he was like, "See that fighting shit get you fucked up,
get you caught."
Yeah, but
that's what makes Kev.
Yeah, but to execute a game plan the way Jon does and all those other guys, like that's pretty fucking wild.
He looked happy though too, man. He just looked like he was in the nerve. Yeah, he looked. He looked super happy. He looked like he was, hey man, he's been through some shit, right? And we've all made mistakes. And I just like, come on, man. Like we've all made mistakes, but he looked happy. And I think I saw he looked nervous, but it looked like a happy nervous. Like, man, he couldn't wait to get back out there. He couldn't wait to do it. And he just looked so good. And it was like he waited for him to make a mistake and then sunk it as soon as he felt him make that mistake.
Real
and
patient.
executed. Yeah.
Real patient. And but one thing that threw me off though, not to take no credit away from what he did, but when he was speaking and he said he got one more.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck you mean one more? They don't play with me like that, bro.
Yeah. What is it? What are you, Kevin Holland? Who's fucking retired?
Yeah,
Come on, dude.
Yeah, bro. You just came back, bro. Don't do that one
more.
I might have to hit the nigga up like, hey, bro, what are you talking about?
Yeah. Next thing you know, he's going to be trying to box Brendan Schaub and retiring and getting a fucking podcast. Here we go.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Yeah.
Then my podcast ain't going to be no good at all.
It'll be okay.
It'll be okay.
Yeah. Hey, man, but he looked good, but one more. But if you're going to go out, Stipe, because outside of...
there's a lot of young ones, though. Yeah. Maybe you just let them have their time. Maybe you're like, man, I'm done killing people's dreams and stuff like that. But there are still some fun guys up and coming that makes good fights. It's like now, I don't know the guy's name, but the Russian guy, he's like starching everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Knocking everybody out quick. It's like, I like to see him versus Surigon just to see how that fight plays out. You know what I mean? And if it's even close, after he gets done with Stipe, then it's like, it's over and done with. It's like, I like to see the Curtis Blades fight just because stylistically, I think it's a fun fight. Curtis can wrestle. His striking has came a long way. But, I think that's one of those guys where Jon's not really even worried about his wrestling because Jon knows he can wrestle as well. And Jon's a way more superior striker. So then Jon maybe picks him apart. You know what I mean? So it's like, who else is there? Everybody else just has these losses against people that you feel, Francis is the one we're talking about here, against Francis that you feel like you would run through. So none of those guys are a challenge.
Yeah.
If it's not Francis or Stipe.
Who is it?
Yeah, some new guy, give a new guy a chance to make a name off me.
No.
He wants to fight other GOATs. He wants to fight other people with a legacy, and that fucking makes sense.
Because go out on top, right? Credit to GSP, go out on top, go out before you're done. And I mean, look, what else? His brother is the defensive player of the year. I mean, growing up wrestling, he's done everything.
They're all on top.
Stipe's the heavyweight GOAT. Yeah, I don't know, maybe. But who else is there? And this is the crazy part. He's been fighting in the UFC for 15 years. It's like, what else is left, man? Like, at what point do you say, hey, I'm done? I like it. I think it's a huge thing. I think, look, it's right after 4th of July.
One last fun one for him. Beat Stipe. Wait a couple months, let a few top heavyweights fight. Some of the guys that you just beat, those guys you just beat them. It's no longer fun at heavyweight. Let's let whoever the 205 champ is at the time do an agreed contract to come in and fight Jon. And Jon has to make 225 pounds.
Catch weight.
225 pounds. Mega fight. 205 champ versus heavyweight champ.
I think that, yeah.
Jon's always favorite division. He ran through it forever. It got new little steam now. It's doing its thing. Shout out to Jamal Hill.
Mm-hmm. That's what you're doing.
And it's fun. It's a fun fight.
Yeah,
it's a fun fight. Whoever the man is at 205, at the time comes around. It looks fun to Jon. It makes sense to Jon. That'd be the last one. Just to remind everybody.
One time.
I'm the king of both.
Who you betting on? Oh, you can't bet hypothetically.
I think it's a good fight.
I would not hypothetically bet against Jamal Hill ever. The guy's got a heart of a champion. And yeah, he's just a gamer, man. And not that Jon Jones is the GOAT, but I think now, see, that makes sense to me. I think after heavyweight, though, he's done. A catch weight would be fun. I think that'd be something he would do for a legacy piece.
I think he has more problems with guys with speed than he does with guys with power.
Yeah, but his wrestling, I'm interested. Well, we'll be at the Stipe fight.
Wrestling's crazy.
It's crazy. International Fight Week. And did you see that they're possibly going to add Volk and who was it? Yar. Who's the intern?
Yar.
Yeah, Yar.
Really?
Against Volk to fight on the International Fight Week.
That'd be pretty cool. When are they doing UFC Mexico?
I don't know, but that'd be fun.
I would like to see Volk there.
Yeah.
And I would like to see, Volk versus Yer there. I would like to see the new
Dude, how about
champ
that?
there.
I can't believe that.
Yeah, that was crazy. I honestly don't even want to speak on that.
That's tough.
Yeah. My parlay was so fucked off.
Yeah, I won't, no comment, but I was like, I had a parlay on that and everybody won. I took the underdogs.
The thing about it is like, bro, it's like I do these parlays. Like I do I do these little posts for my bookie and shit like that. I don't even bet.
It still hurt.
It's just the fact that I'm telling everybody else to put
That's what
their
they get
money
for
on this
listening to
shit.
you.
And
Yeah.
it doesn't work. It's like, oh fuck, man. It's like, damn.
That transition was crazy.
Yeah, that was wild.
I was like, there's no way she's losing.
And my boy Turner was robbed.
Turner. Oh, that was a crazy fight on the judges. That was just a weird fight to judge. Yeah, that was rough.
Yeah. So shout out to Jalen Turner. I mean, sucks you were fucking robbed. I seen you shine, bro. I think you look fucking fantastic. Can't wait to see you fight again. And I hope they give you a good striker with a fun name, so you ain't got to worry about somebody trying to hump you for fucking 15 minutes.
Yeah, that was weird. That was just a weird fight. The energy on that fight just seemed off. Even when they announced it, it was kind of like, what? What happened?
Yeah. Opponent switches happen all the time. It's like Turner was ready to fight. He came out there. He fought a very beautiful fight.
Yeah.
For some reason, they still,
Don't leave it at the hand of the judges.
Yeah, those fucking judges. They're crazy. But shout out to judges. Whatever judges are reffing doing my fight. I think you guys are fucking amazing. Every time I've seen you guys, score a card.
Great.
Even if it was one of my fights and I got 10-8, you did great. I don't give a fuck. Yeah. Just
love you all.
10-8 me this time and make him get the 8 and I get the 10.
What else we got? We got UFC San Antonio, the 25th. Check us out at Little Woodrow's the 24th. Will be International Fight Week.
That'll be fun.
July 3rd through the 10th or 9th.
Yeah. And before we got me in Miami.
We got you. I was saving the best for last. I was saying the Miami Dade's coming home. 20 years since UFC. Kevin Holland's here. Look, man, training camp is in. I guess we'll save the best for last. That's what I really was doing that.
And bro, Dana, when we did UFC 25 years, you came out with that Reebok shoe. Fire as fuck. Appreciate you for helping me get one. But UFC 30, we're not dropping a shoe for 30 years. 30 years. You know what I mean?
They know.
I think we should do something.
They know.
I think we should do something.
And I think you should announce it on the Realize Recognize podcast, Dana. I think you should shoot and do that. That'd be cool. That's Miami being dope. Actually, fun story. I'm actually found out today. I'll be at Patrick Beck-David, podcast guy, PBD. He does a big podcast, a business guy in Miami. He's a huge UFC fan, huge sports card guy. Working with him on some stuff, on some like coaching stuff for the grow the business. But I'll be actually at his podcast live there.
I have no idea who that is, but the fact that you're so fucking excited,
dude, he's legit. I'm gonna drop a link
it out while I'm driving home.
He's probably the only guy that I listen to for business like advice. He's legit.
Wow,
I'll be there.
Thanks.
Yeah,
appreciate that.
Well, we're business partners, so we work together.
Yeah,
I'm saying outside of the circle.
It just feels like every time we sit down and have food, you just been not listening at all, huh?
That's not true. That's not true at all. Now you're being very judgmental. I feel like you're calling me a crackhead now. That's what it feels like to me because I always listen to you. Yes.
No.
Oh, so true.
I was saying drug user.
Either way, I feel like you're calling me that because
more like
I always listen.
More like listener user or like non-listener user.
No, that's not true either.
Or like,
not true.
All right,
listen all the time. Oh, here we go.
Yeah. Shout out to Matt Hamill over here.
I'm gonna go buy a Shamaya autograph.
I shouldn't joke like that.
Yeah, that's so rude.
Yeah, I shouldn't do that. Yeah, cut that part out.
Yeah, no, that's funny. That's fine. But it's shout out. Hey, growing the business. We got the new Realize Recognize van coming in hot.
And we got some new merch.
New merchandise is about to be coming live on the website.
Yeah.
It should be live here in a few days. We'll release that. We got the UFC that will be the International Fight Week. We don't know really what we're doing there yet. Probably be out there doing some events. I do know, shout out, we
playing basketball out there.
Oh, you're doing the celebrity game.
Trying to.
So shout out celebrity game for, that'd be nice.
Trying to make something happen.
Yeah.
Cool.
We might do a couple shows out there.
Holler at the Schmo.
Yeah, get Schmo. Schmo, where you at?
Holler at the Schmo for the basketball game.
Do a little basketball game. Maybe we can do some interviews there.
Yeah.
Do some interviews out there. We're in Vegas, International Fight Week. And
then, what you got?
So Jon Jones had his after party at Hakkasan. My boy's there.
And we're having a party at Hakkasan.
We're going to do a Hakkasan party for the squad.
Okay.
So they're going to logo everywhere.
We might have a KO gang party there too.
KO gang, everybody.
Thinking about having all the guys from KO reps, everybody managed by Oren Hodak, try and come out for International Fight Week.
And throw it up there.
Rent a mansion, have a good time. I probably shouldn't have said that because all the other managers are going to try and steal our idea.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean?
If we don't do it at the mansion, we can do it at Hakkasan. Have a good time. They'll support us. We'll do it there.
So you guys steal the mansion idea. We got Hakkasan.
Yeah, we got it. We'll run it up there. Do the after. So we can do that. Jon Jones after party. KO gang. Realize, recognize.
What if Jon Jones decides he wants to take Hakkasan from us for the night?
We'll share.
The goat doesn't share.
We'll get a bigger table. We'll show him. We'll be like, you might be the goat in the ring, but we're the goat out here, and then we'll be good. I won't tell him that. I'll let the Cozy Bros tell him. But other than that, we'll be good.
Hey, delete that part too.
Yeah, it's good. What's fun? But yeah, we're gonna do something out there, and then your fight, Miami. I'm excited. We'll be out there. The Realize gang.
Yeah,
we'll be out there. We won't be doing any interviews. We're getting ready for the fight. All focus.
Yeah.
How's training camp going? Let everybody know.
It's going pretty good. I got T-Rex out here making sure I'm staying on top of my wrestling training and stuff like that. Got a wrestling coach over there every Tuesday and Thursday, so that's pretty good. A lot of strength and conditioning. Back on the striking real heavy. I've been using the right hand. I honestly didn't think I was gonna be able to pop with the right hand until the week of the fight. I've been popping a little bit. So
there we go.
Yeah, pretty fucking excited.
So you're ready?
Yeah,
April 8th.
Should have all weapons.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I've been practicing the art of 8 limbs for a while now, but I'm looking to take it up to the next level and use my knife. So come fight night, I'll be ready to go.
You ready?
Yeah.
How's that fight going?
Shout out to OnlyFans.
Shout out. Check it out.
Knife limb to death.
Knife limb. You're gonna pull teabag, or you gonna?
Oh, I don't teabag people.
I have a great video of you teabagging somebody. Great video.
Oh shit.
I have a great video. Shout out to OnlyFans again.
Oren Hodak.
Yeah, great. I can't wait for that fight. We'll be out there in Miami. We'll see it. Shout out to OnlyFans. Shout out to Bow Valley. Shout out to anybody else that wants to sponsor. We got a bunch of events coming up. Like we said, the merch is going to be dropping on the website. Shirts, hat. We'll probably give it a couple away. We'll do some orders where we can do some free orders. We'll update that when it comes live. We got some more episodes coming. It's been fun. Thanks to you guys for tuning in. We appreciate it.
Season 2, episode 8. Shout out to the double R, no triple R. How are